As is so often the case in literature, the truth is obscured by fantasy. During the 19th century, the Brothers Grimm wrote their story of an evil, wizened dwarf named Rumplestiltskin. In doing so, they viciously slandered and cruelly maligned a young creature who had scarcely reached the flower of his manhood. Here, then, is his true story. It's early morning, and a young man named Rumplestiltskin is cooking breakfast for his dear mother.
Oh, bees knees! Why is this seasoning never right? Why, Mumsy? Why is it that whenever I try to make eye of newt soup, it never tastes right? Why?
Don't you think you're overreacting just a little? Now you come away from that cauldron. Have some champagne with me.
Oh, I don't like champers. I've never liked champers.
Well, then you have the hemlock malted. Oh, darling, what in the world has to ever become of you? You have such pedestrian tastes, cooking, magic tricks. Oh, well, I guess you're like all the drab Germans on your father's side.
Will you please leave dear old Daddy out of this?
I don't see why I should. I mean, if it wasn't for his bungling, we would be sitting on the throne of Baden-Baden with thousands of sycophants and lackeys surrounding us. As it is, we're stuck in this dismal dump of a Deutsch forest with not one single servant.
I can't understand why you dislike this forest. It's positively enchanting. And we do have our privacy. And anyway, Mumsy, we've been banished. We have been banished. We have been banished. We have been banished.
I see no earthly reason why that should matter. All you would have to do is magic us out of here. That is, if you would set your demented little mind to it.
All right, Mumsy. Well, where do you want to go? Let's see, Switzerland? Or perhaps Greece, huh? Or maybe even England?
No.
What about Spain?
No.
Oh, all right, Mumsy. Well, Mumsy, where do you want to go?
I don't know. I suppose I could be perfectly happy being queen of bourgeois little Baden-Baden.
Well, that may well be, Mumsy, but I haven't the slightest desire to rule Baden-Baden.
But darling, I do. And I want you to magic that castle away from Brunhilde the Beastly.
Well, it's just no go, Mumsy. There's no sort of spell spell or enchantment for repossessing castles.
Well, darling, you'll have to devise one.
Oh, well, there is something that I can do very well. In fact, it's one of my better tricks.
Well, that's nice, darling. Will it get me the castle?
Oh, no, you see, what I can do is make wheat fields disappear.
Who ever said anything about a wheat field? Listen, you silly little fool! I want the castle! And I mean to have it.
Now, Mumsy, I know what you want. It's just that if I can destroy the wheat field, I will destroy the financial structure of all of Baden-Baden. There'll be no money or food left for the winter. Ergo, it follows that I can buy the castle from Brunhilde for a song, and we'll be able to move right in and proclaim ourselves rulers of the kingdom.
I suppose it's worth a try.
Oh, and the harvest begins at daybreak today. Tell you what, Mumsy Wumsy, you just turn on the crystal ball and watch the Guten Tag show, and you'll see how they panic when their wheat disappears.
Oh, I hope so, darling. I sincerely hope so.
Welcome to das Guten Tag Show. I am your host and Führer Gottlieb. And this morning's talk show comes to you live and on remote from the town square of Baden-Baden. There is excitement in the air this morning as the peasants prepare to go to the harvest the wheat crop. Yeah? Thank you, peasants. And you see, the kingdom of Baden-Baden exists entirely on the wheat crop, and that means that the financial stability of the entire kingdom hangs on the outcome of today's harvest. And now, on your crystal balls, you are seeing live and on tape Herr Miller and his daughter Millicent, who are giving the peasants some final instructions as they prepare to go to the local wheat fields. And in just a few minutes, you will hear the Miller hold up the tradition and wake up that old sleepy son. Take it away, Millers!
Get up, son, it's time to rise. Get up, son, open your eyes. Kiss the night goodbye, stretch and yawn. Get up, son, it's time to dawn.
Get up, son, it's time to rise. Turn the lights on in the skies. Come on, son, smile away rain so we can harvest all our grain.
Come on, son, this kingdom's poor. Bring gold to our castle door.
Get up, son, we need some light. Gleam on us with all your might.
Get up, son, get up, son.
Hey there, son, get on with the dawn. Show these fools whose side you're on. Come on, son, I bid you rise. Shine your light on my surprise.
Get up, son, it's time to rise. Shake the sand from sleepy eyes. Let your gloaming gleam our way. It's harvest day, harvest day. So get up, son, it's a very special day.
Golden rain will give us no pay.
All our taxes clear and new to wait. That's why we can't wait to start today. Come on, son, get up.
Get up, son, it's time to rise. Get up, son, open your eyes. It's the night when lights are beyond. Get up, son, it's time to dawn.
Get up, son, get up, son, get up, son.
As the harvest day continues, the peasants are off to harvest those amber waves of grain. We are here in the town square with the millers. Tell me, Herr Miller, does this year's crop look good?
Well, the harvest of a crop is like the life of a man. What you sow is what you reap.
And what you reap is what you sow.
Yeah, but when life gives you the lemons,
you make the lemonade. Yeah. Well, Herr Miller has just made a number of very interesting comparisons between the similarity of wheat and lemons.
Papa, look, it's the peasants.
ah, it's too early. Something must be wrong.
Remember, you saw it first on the Guten Tag show. The peasants are back, but their carts are empty. What does this mean? What does this mean, Al? What does this mean?
Schickelgruber.
Schickelgruber, why are you back so early? And where is the wheat?
I don't know. Where is the wheat? Where is the wheat, Siegfried?
There seems to be some confusion on where is the wheat. Can you tell us, Herr?
Oh, Wolfgang, mein Hostenführer. Und ja, I can tell you what happened. We went to the wheat fields, and there was no wheat.
What? How could there be no wheat? Off with you! Back to this wheat field and don't come back wheatless
There
again!
seems to be a labor dispute between Herr Miller and the peasants.
Where is my wheat, Dummkopf?
Oh, Herr Miller, you must face the cruel truth. Your wheat is gone with the wind. Oh, Papa, we must be brave. We must face up to it. There is no wheat for the winter.
And it is too late to plant corn.
Ja, das ist true. Ja.
Ah, what will we do?
We will starve. They don't give food stamps in Baden-Baden.
Well, that means that there is only one thing to be done. We must leave Baden-Baden.
We must go where the grass is greener.
Tension is mounting as the peasants vote on what city they will immigrate to.
Well, too, I am waiting. Where is this wonderful town? It's Peoria, Illinois. Peoria, what?
Ja, das ist true. Ja.
Remember, you heard it first on das Guten Tag show. The peasants of Baden-Baden will immigrate to Peoria, Illinois.
I do not want to go to this Peoria, but we cannot stay here if there is no food for the winter. Oh, Fräulein, what are we going to do? I have been thinking, Griselda, and I think I have thought of a plan for the winter. Attention! Attention! Fräulein Millicent has thought of a way for us to stay in Baden-Baden.
Das ist gut, ja.
Thank you, my friends. I think I have thought of a way for us to get through the winter.
Ah, my daughter, she is so clever. There is no problem she cannot solve.
My friends, what we must do is find another way to support ourselves. And what could be simpler? Instead of harvesting wheat, we must do something else. And I propose that we become merchants.
Das ist gut, ja.
Wait a minute, Dummkopf. What do you mean, merchants? We have nothing to sell. Oh, but we do. Every one of us is able to make something that the city people in the town of Mannheim would have use for. I, for one, can spin fine thread on my spinning wheel.
And I can make fine cabinets out of wood, too.
But my candles. Well, I make candles too, you know. And so, my friends, what is it to be? Baden-Baden or Peoria?
Baden-Baden is good, ja?
We had hoped to bring you the reaction of Herr Miller and his daughter Millicent, but as you can see, they have been carried off by a bevy of cheering peasants. Oh, well, this has been your Guten Tag show for this morning, coming to you live and on remote from the town square of Baden-Baden, with your host and Führer Gottlieb saying, ciao, for now.
Ow! It isn't fair! It isn't fair! It isn't fair! Oh, Mom
Mumsy. I destroyed their harvest. There wasn't a blade of wheat left in that field, I tell you.
No, darling, now get a hold of yourself. You mustn't let a bunch of poor prattling peasants get you so frightfully upset. Now look, there's so many more things at hand. Now I want you to run along and see about evicting that odious Brunhilde from our castle. Now run along.
Yes, Mumsy.
And don't be long.
Positively not. Ethelred, I will not have my entire kingdom go plummeting into mourning over the loss of your pet falcon. Oh, tea, it's time for my tea. Oh, well, the servant situation here you wouldn't believe. I mean, have you ever heard of a kingdom with just one servant? This poor creature, Gottlieb, the doorman, the footman, the keeper of the royal seal, secretary of the treasury, secretary of the interior, secretary of the exterior, what else?
Das Lord High Executioner, das Cook, das Army, unser Navy. Oh, and the anchorman for the public broadcasting system.
And worst of all, my lady-in-waiting. Oh, don't tell me your troubles, Ethelred. Oh, don't spill it, dumb pup. Oh, I must go, Cherie. Arrivederci. Why was my tea so late?
Oh, sorry, Your Majesty. I was down in the town square doing a Guten Tag show.
My tea, Gottlieb, is more important than that trashy crystal ball show. My tea, Gottlieb, is the most important thing in your life. Oh, sweet sauerkraut, put it down before you spill it. Where's my son? Michael! Michael!
Good morning, Mama.
That remains to be seen.
Oh.
Naughty boy, neglecting your poor mamma. Well, what do you want?
1,000 apologies, Your Majesty. There is business to be discussed.
Secretary of the Treasury?
Yeah?
Well, Secretary of the Treasury, where are your manners? To interrupt us before we have finished our tea is frightfully uncivilized.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I bring you dreadful news.
To bring dreadful news is even more uncivilized.
As you wish, good Queen.
Wait, Lord Secretary. I will hear your dreadful news.
Son, your manners are equally deplorable.
Mama, I will hear this news.
Oh, how sharper than a serpent's tooth it is to have a disobedient child.
The news, Lord Secretary.
It is simply, sire, that the wheat crops have failed. The peasants cannot pay their taxes to the kingdom. The kingdom cannot pay their taxes to the state. Capiche?
No capiche. Is there nothing in the treasury?
We have no stocks, no bonds, no gilt-edged securities, no savings certificates. We are in the red up to our strudel. And we only have enough gold to last Your Majesty halfway through the winter. And that, my friends, is the bottom line.
Very well. Mama will sell her jewels and the taxes will be paid.
Sell my jewels, indeed! Who is running this kingdom, may I ask?
I am. After all, it's only a matter of weeks until I become officially of age.
But you're not of age this week, therefore I am running this kingdom. Now listen to me! Oh, help me up out of here, for goodness sakes. Oh!
Yes.
I will not sell my jewels to save this wretched kingdom, and that is final. Secretary of the Treasury, you may go. Royal Kennel Keeper.
But Mama, what shall we do? How shall we manage?
That, son, will be your problem. You heard the Secretary of the Treasury. We have enough gold to keep us through half the winter. By then, you will be king, and this poor excuse for a kingdom will be your problem.
Well, if it were your problem, what would you do?
Selling the whole wretched kingdom, lock, stock, and castle, might not be a bad idea.
Oh, Mama, think of Father.
That old fool.
Besides, who would buy Baden-Baden?
I will.
What?
I will buy Baden-Baden.
And who are you?
Oh, well, let us say that I'm a buyer of real estate. I've sailed the 7 seas seeking a suitable castle.
The silly sailor must be jesting.
Oh, I do not jest, madam. I will pay any price to obtain this castle.
It is not for sale.
Hush, son. How much will you pay?
Any sum that your majesty commands.
I command to be paid a room full of rubies, a room full of diamonds, and 1,000,000 sacks of gold coin.
Oh, that seems fair.
Mother, are you mad? This is my inheritance you're trying to sell. Why, this castle has been in the family for centuries. Great-grandfather went to a lot of trouble to usurp this throne.
And what good has it ever done us?
My ancestors fought bloody wars to keep Baden-Baden in the family.
Your ancestors were fools!
All the same, you cannot sell Baden-Baden. According to the terms of Papa's will, I alone can sell the kingdom.
Outrageous!
Outrageous! Tell your son he must sell. I'll double my price.
Son, you must sell!
Never!
I say sell!
And I say sell!
Diamonds are awfully nice, and rubies how they entice. Isn't it swell, and all we have to do is to
Baden-Baden,
go to be rich once more, with servants and maids galore. Listen, I tell you, all we have to do is to
Baden-Baden.
I want to travel in Spain, swimming in pink champagne, autumn and fresh and strange. So John B will say forget
Cha-cha-cha.
Listen to your mama.
Si, signore.
Forget to do papa.
Si, por favor.
Get back your bags and say farewell and
Sell. Baden-Baden.
Mama, you're acting so outlandish. Need I point out we don't speak Spanish? This is our home, we can't forsake it. How could you let this stranger take it? Where is your sense of loyalty? Wealth alone won't make royalty.
No, but it helps, you can't deny it.
I kinda like it. Why don't we try it?
Cha-cha-cha.
diamonds are awfully nice.
Si, signorita.
Rubies how they entice.
Ah, my sweet Chiquita, isn't it swell? And all you have to do is sell Baden-Baden.
Never, never. Can't stand the rain. You get a migraine. Don't forget the pain. Mama, can't you see the absurdity of the devotee?
Listen to your mama.
I could never sell.
Forget your old papa.
I will never sell.
Let's pack your bags and say farewell and sell. Baden-Baden.
Never, never.
Sell.
Baden-Baden.
Never, never.
Never! Well, there you have it. The castle's not for sale. So be a good little chap and get back to your boat.
There's just one thing more. You will live to regret this, your majesty.
Do not threaten me, malicious little midshipman.
Did you hear what he called me? Take it back! Take it back!
Son, apologize. I brought you up better than that. Shame on you for picking on that poor little sailor boy, not half your size.
Oh, fools! Idiots! Unspeakable imbeciles! 2 demented dormice would have more sense. But you will pay heavily for your rash words, for I will have this castle in spite of you!
Look, old chap, don't take it too personally.
Oh, but I do! And you will live to regret this, Princey!
Oh, Vladimir, he's been such a disappointment. Really, ever since the day he was born. He has never been able to do anything right. Oh, God's precious. He's back already. Sour grapes. Oh, Mumsy, dearest, I did so try. Yes, darling. I watched it on the wall. Isn't it just too appalling how Brunhilde's put on weight?
Oh, it's that son of hers, that namby-pamby prince. You heard Brunhilde. She was all for unloading that castle and going off to Spain.
All right now, dear. What now? I don't think I can stand this dreary forest one bit longer. The fogs and the mist just aren't doing my sinuses any good at all.
Well, patience, Mumsy, patience. I promised you the castle, and you shall have it. It's only a matter of time, really.
There's some sort of bulletin on the wall.
Oh, and here we are, back in the town square. This is your host and Führer Gottlieb with the departure of the peasants to the Mannheim flea market.
Ja, das ist true, das ist true.
Thank you, peasants, thank you. And now you are seeing Queen Brunhilde, Bebe, and young Prince Michael, who are here to give the peasants a royal send-off. Have you anything to say, good queen, on the departure of the peasants?
No comment.
The Queen says she has no comment to make on the temporary departure of the peasants. Oh, now you are about to see young, handsome Prince Michael address the peasants and give them a rounding send-off.
On behalf of the entire royal family, I would like to extend our best wishes to each of you on your new venture. When I am king, I will do everything possible to place this realm on a sturdy financial footing and to end the present state of fiscal chaos. But I will need the support of each and every one of you, and especially the little peasant whose idea it was to raise money by selling native art and crafts at the Mannheim market.
It was my daughter, Your Majesty.
Ah, your daughter. And which is she, Miller?
Here she is, Your Majesty. This is my Millicent.
She is lovely as well as clever.
Mama, what a beautiful queen she would make.
Nonsense, Michael. Think of that enormously wealthy princess from Westphalia.
May I once again remind you that I will never marry that weasel-faced Westphalian. Now, Fräulein Millicent, will you show me which of these fine goods you had a hand in making?
Here, this fine thread my Millicent spun on her spinning wheel.
Your papa has a right to be proud.
Come, Michael.
There is no end to her talents. Let me tell you something, Your Majesty. In my house you could eat off the floor. Eat food so good your tummy would soar.
You should take a taste of Millie's fine cakes. Try the chocolate biscuits that she makes. Cheer, cheer for the miller's daughter.
Pride and joy to her father.
You can bet there is no other one like her.
In my garden buds bloom when she sings. Blossom each spring with the joy she brings.
She never nags and she never comes. Instead she simply hums and plays upon the harp.
Pride and joy to her father.
You can bet there is no other one like her.
She even spins without a flaw. Why, my daughter could spin gold from straw.
The last line, just one more time, repeat it, just one more time, that last line.
She even spins without a flaw. Why, my daughter could spin gold from straw.
Cheer, cheer for the miller's daughter.
Pride and joy to her father.
And that there is no other one like her. Cheer, cheer for the miller's daughter. Please, 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 sweet daughter. Watch us spin without a fluffing gold from straw. Gold from straw. Gold from straw. Gold from straw. Gold from straw.
Enough! Peasants disperse! But I would have a word with the miller. Miller, a word with you! Did I hear you say your daughter spins so well she can spin gold from straw?
Yeah. Well, my daughter does spin beautifully. What I mean to say is, there's nothing she cannot do with a spinning wheel.
Oh, Your Majesty, my papa just likes to boast.
I stand on my word. There is nothing she cannot do with a spinning wheel.
Then I should like to see her spin.
She would be honored, Your Majesty.
Oh, Papa, please.
If your daughter is all that you say she is, she may be the next queen of Baden-Baden.
Your Majesty, I don't know how to thank you.
Don't try. You'll see if she is not what you say she is, she will lose her pretty little head and yours. Gottlieb!
You're the queen!
Lock this girl in the spare dungeon with a spinning wheel and all the straw you can lay your hands on. Miller, you will return with me to the palace.
All right, Mama. What are you up to this time?
An experiment. If that girl can spin gold from straw, you marry her.
And if she doesn't?
Simple. The miller and his daughter get the axe.
Isn't it too thrilling? But the poor girl, if she spins the straw into gold, then she has to marry Brunhilde's mealy-mouthed son. If she doesn't, then she and her braggart father are beheaded. Either way, it's a rotten deal.
But, Mumsy, the question is, can the miller's daughter spin straw into gold?
Well, I never could. But of course, I never could spin, could I?
Oh, there she is in the dungeon, sniveling away. Oh, Mumsy, this is it. This is another chance at the castle. That blubbering little miller's daughter is our passport to the kingdom of Baden-Baden.
But how, darling?
Oh, well, don't press me for details. You just keep your eye on that ball.
What are you doing here, verboten?
Aber you will let me in, I think. I am the spinning wheel repairman.
We have a service contract on our spinning wheel.
Yeah, so it will not cost you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you will let me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That's a big one. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So, you are the spinning wheel repairman. They tell me to spin straw into gold and they give me a spinning wheel that needs repair.
But there's nothing at all wrong with this spinning wheel.
Then you will leave, please. Can't you see? I want to be alone.
Foolish Fraulein! How easily you turn away the only person on earth who can help you.
Well, then I suppose you were going to tell me that you can spin straw into gold.
Oh, bees knees! You guessed right off.
Why, that is wonderful. Then you have come to help me.
Yes, I have come to help you. But there is a price.
But I have nothing. I have no money.
Oh, then something else then. That necklace will do for now.
I cannot give you that. It was my mother's. It was her parting gift to me.
Fraulein, I'm a busy man.
Oh, what? Here it is. But you will hurry.
Don't give me orders, Fraulein. Unpack that straw. Nice spinning wheel. My, you are in tip-top shape, aren't you? Sure you are. Oh, and I must say, that is the most beautiful bobbin I've ever seen on any spinning wheel. And have I ever seen spinning wheels? Now, we're just going to take that wheel of yours. My, that is one big wheel.
A fine lot you know about spinning wheels. That is a plain, ordinary spinning wheel that you're referring to as a big wheel.
Stay out of this, Fraulein. If you're going to insult the spinning wheel, you'll never get your straw spun into gold. Apologize.
To the big wheel?
Apologize to the big wheel.
I feel so funny. Oh, all right. Big wheel, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Was that all right?
It will do, Fraulein. But in the future, when you talk to spinning wheels, remember, flattery will get you everywhere.
You really talk to spinning wheels?
Certainly. Doesn't everyone? Spun a lot of thread. I like the way you use your head. Gonna teach you a new turn. Gonna see how fast you learn, Mr. Big Wheel. Homespun from straw, that is the deal. And you can do it, my big wheel. Now, big wheel, spin faster. Spin for me, your lord and master. Mr. Big Wheel. Don't want your wool, don't want your thread. Got no use for blue, green, or red. Got no time to coax or cajole. What I need is gold. I need gold. Mr. Big Wheel.
Big wheel, come on and turn for me. My life's in danger, can't you see?
Big wheel, time is getting short. Big wheel, you've got to play a part. Have a heart, spin faster, spin for him, your lord and master. Hey, Mr. Big Wheel. Don't want your wool, don't want your thread. Got no use for blue, green, or red.
Got no time to coax or cajole. What we need is gold. We need gold.
Mr. Big Wheel.
It was possible. What can I ever do to repay you?
There will be something, Fraulein. You may count on it.
But where did he go? That is strange. Why would anyone be a spinning wheel repairman when they can spin straw into gold?
Oh, Vladimir, he's muffed it again. He still hasn't gotten my castle, and all he's bringing now is a little piece of junk jewelry from that wretched little Miller girl.
Yoo-hoo, Mumsy. I'm home. Well, how was I?
Well, darling, you know, your straw into gold routine has always been one of your most impressive tricks. But couldn't you have managed the castle?
Well, not quite yet, Mumsy. You see, I have a new plan. It's slower, but it just can't miss. Now, what we need to do is keep close watch on that ball. I have a feeling that I'll be wanted in the dungeon again before too long.
Gold! It's gold! I didn't think she could do it. But she did it.
She did it. She did it. But why didn't she do it that morning the harvest failed? For that matter, why didn't she do it years ago?
Oh, Papa, it's done. It's done.
Miller, a word with your daughter. Millicent. Lovely Millicent. Will you marry me?
Not quite yet. Gottlieb, more straw!
Straw? Oh, Your Majesty, please. I just could never do it again.
Nonsense, girl. You did it once. You can do it twice.
Oh, please, Your Majesty, I beg you, don't force me.
Don't be lazy, girl. Do you want your father to lose his head?
No, but I just can't.
Spin gold one more time and you will be Queen of Baden-Baden.
Just one more time, Millicent, to please Mama. I promise you, you will never have to look at another spinning wheel again.
Do it for your poor papa.
Oh, enough! Gottlieb!
Oh, good Queen, everything is in order.
Come on, we'll check in on you later. Get on with it, girl!
Here. Things are not half so bad this time. At least I know how to work the spinning wheel. Well, heil again, big wheel. You are a fine spinning wheel. Much nicer than my old spinning wheel at home. Listen, big wheel, I hate to ask again so soon. Could you just one more time? Oh, I see. You want your song? I know the song. Big wheel, come on and turn for me. My life's in danger, can't you see? Oh, why won't it work for me? Why?
Silly girl! How dare you abuse the spinning wheel?
Oh, Big Wheel, I am so sorry. You do not know how sorry I am. Please, could you help me just one more time?
Oh, well, now, that depends. That depends on what you can give me.
But I have nothing. You took the necklace.
So I took the necklace. You have nothing now, but you may have something later. Something that I might find worth having.
Yeah, that is true. They say that if I spin this straw into gold just one more time, that I will be queen. And when I am queen, I will give you the finest gifts in the entire world.
Gifts? What would a man who can spin straw into gold need with gifts? Oh!
What? You tell me, what do you want?
The castle. No more, no less. Just the castle.
Oh, I cannot give you the castle.
Well, then I can't spin your straw. It's as simple as that. No castle, no straw.
Even the queen cannot go giving the castle away. Now, I might be able to get you the royal coach.
No! I don't want the royal coach. I want the castle, the castle, the castle.
If I could give you the castle, I would. But I can't. Is there nothing else you will take in its place?
How much do you want this straw spun into gold?
My life and the life of my papa depend upon all of these straw being spun into gold.
Oh. Well then, Fräulein, what I will have from you is your firstborn child.
Are you mad? I will not give you my firstborn child.
Lose your head then. It's obviously no great loss, and I will be off.
Wait!
Why, what a sudden change of heart.
What shall I do?
Think of your papa.
Papa? Yeah, I must think of Papa. But perhaps it is altogether possible I may never even have children. What then?
Well, if you have no children, then obviously I cannot take your firstborn child.
Oh, what shall I do?
Your decision, quickly now.
Yeah, I will do it.
You promise? Cross your heart and hope to die?
Cross my heart and hope to die.
Remember, Fräulein, that I cannot be deceived. As soon as your first child is born, we will meet again. And now I will spin your gold. Come, big wheel, to work.
I can't hear a thing, Your Majesty.
Neither can I.
Well, call to her then. We haven't got all day.
Fraulein Millicent, are you finished yet?
1 moment, please. Oh, please hurry. I do not want them to find you here. Just 1 more minute. But where did he go? Oh, I hope he never comes back. Come in now, please.
Cold! Oh, Gottlieb! Wire parents for my new gown!
Oh, Millicent, your old papa is so proud of you.
Oh, dearest Millicent, I've loved you since the first moment our eyes met.
As I have loved you, Your Highness.
And let us be married soon. That is, if your good papa gives his consent.
I consent. I consent.
Then it's up to you, Millicent. Will you marry me?
Are you sure that this is what you want to do? I know that I spun this straw into gold, but that does not mean you have to marry me. If you want to change your mind, please don't do this to be kind, or just because you have to. That is, unless you want to. But of course, that's up to you. Yes, it's really up to you.
Let me love you, not for any other reason than I love you. I want you, I do. Let me join you, let me walk beside you all my lifetime through. You could say go away, but I'd stay and be here tomorrow. Night and day I would pray for a way just to let you know. Time goes by and all we can do is borrow. Let us not waste a day, for delay would mean only sorrow. Tomorrow, so let me hold you, let me feel my arms around you for all time. I'm so sure we're not pretending. Can't you see that happy ending? If you share my life, spinning dreams with me.
I'm so sure we're not pretending. I can see that happy ending. I will spend my life spinning dreams with you.
Rumpelstiltskin will continue in one moment.